Hello, good evening, and we are back. We're here to focus on learning more about Midjourney. So, this has been a long series. Hopefully, you're getting a lot out of it. My name is Jay Stone, and I am a visual content strategist, and I help entrepreneurs create dope content and profitable digital products. So, we've been going through Midjourney. I think this is day 18 of 21, and we have focused on creating everything using Midjourney to create everything from, we went over prompt structure, art styles. We looked on building out characters with body types, hair texture, age, skin tones, things like that. And so yesterday, we looked at creating consistent characters. And today we're going to look at taking those consistent characters and kind of changing the environment. So, without further ado, let's share our screen. So, again, this is a multi-part series, and today we're going to focus on consistent characters. This is part 2 of the consistent characters with environments. Yesterday we did just building out the persona. So I'm jumping right into Midjourney, and I started working on a character because I want to use a different character from what I used yesterday. And if you remember yesterday, I told you that we need to create our character in like a full body shot, okay, which I have. I'm going to also take the character and do him in a close up. And I'm just going to use the same prompt, close up, and I'm going to do a medium shot. And 9:16 is the best because we want to get as much details on the face as possible. Now, remember yesterday, I kind of showed you how to do a composite, which means you take 3 individuals that kind of look like they're the same person, and we're going to mesh them together. And I kind of like the look of this guy, and I think I got him in 3 different distances. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. And I am going to use this one. And so let's make these guys a little bit bigger so we can look at them. That was that guy, this guy, and the gentleman here. Okay. So it's this one. It looks like that's him at a different distance. And then this looks like him as well. Also, keep in mind that the prompt tells us everything. So I'm going to use a composite to go ahead and get our guy. And I'm going to use the person icon on all 3 of these and just generate this one more time. And it's going to give me a composite. Okay. And I'm going to, none of these guys look like my guy, so I'm going to just hide that whole grid. And okay, and so I got a guy, and this is the guy. So now I'm going to use the same 3 images, click use. Okay, and we didn't have him anywhere in particular. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy, and remember, his clothing is kind of going to always be the same color. Midjourney doesn't do a good job of putting them in different colors. I'm going to try it because it's a hit or miss with that. But we had him in a business suit. I'm going to have him in a green tuxedo. With a white shirt underneath in the lobby of a elegant hotel with a chandelier. Okay. And I'm going to take this out here. And I'm going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9 so we can see more of this hotel background. I'll put him in a tuxedo. Okay. So remember, we did the 9:16 because what we really want to do is be able to get the details of the face, which are here. Okay. And then also we want to be able to kind of see his body type, which is here. Also, when you're building out the character, a lot of times you want to be able, and here he is in the hotel lobby. So now I've changed his environment. Okay. Now I've changed his environment. Same guy. Okay. So we found that yesterday, when we did not use the composite approach, yesterday, the environments weren't changing as drastically as I wanted. So today they are. Okay. So now we've done the hotel. That's the chandelier, I guess, in the background. And it gave me some really good images. It looks like him. Okay. Then we're going to say in green, swim trunks. I'm going to say beside a luxury pool. And instead of having to do a close-up photo, I'm going to go with a lifestyle photo and see what it does there. Also, while it's generating, I'm going to see if we can change them to pink swim trunks to see. And like I said, I've had a hit or miss. So I put him beside the luxury pool. It didn't put him in swim trunks. Okay. So this is why it's important to make sure that your person kind of looks like they want to. So let me be more specific. Okay. And it didn't give me the red at all. So I'm just going to hide this one. Let me be more specific. And say green swim trunks. Shirtless. No shirt. Okay, so let's see if it'll do it. Sometimes, so we got a flag because it's like that's not safe. So I'm going to cancel that one and notify the developers. So we say green swim trunks, and let's see if shirtless. Okay, still got that for the moderator. And go with green swim trunks. Instead of beside the pool, we're gonna say in the pool. See if that gets them to take the shirt off. So those are the kinds of things where you can't prompt around certain things with Midjourney. And that's why it's important to kind of be like, okay, I can see this person in the same outfit, the same color scheme over and over, but maybe different outfits. And so it put him in the pool, but it kept him in the suit. Okay. So let's try swimming. Okay, so let's see if it does that. So I don't think I'm going to get the luxury pool other than him standing beside it. So let's go ahead and just try to change his outfit again. Let me come back down here where we had a full outfit. And focus on changing the environment again. So we had the hotel lobby green tuxedo we can put him green combat gear. In the desert. Hope I spelled desert right. I think that's dessert. Riding a camel. Let's see if we can put the camel in there for fun. Okay, and so it's still not going to give me, it put him in the suit in the pool. Okay, so now this is where you can try, style reference, character reference, things like that. I just wouldn't bother. If you don't get them in the bathing suits in the first place, I just wouldn't bother. But let me hide the images I know that I couldn't use at all. And these are okay. Okay. And so it didn't give me, it kept him in a suit. Okay. Kept him in a suit. But it gave me the camel. And let's do, it's got a close up. So we're going to say wide shot. Wearing military combat gear, and I am going to bring this character weight down to 50. See if it makes any difference if it listens to the prompt a little bit more here. But it keeps our same guy. Okay. But basically, you keep rerunning the prompt and changing the environment. It also helps, okay, if you're not that specific about what they're wearing. Okay, so it did. But yeah, he looks similar. He looks similar. So bringing the character weight down did give me more control. Does this look like our guy? Okay, this is our guy. Yeah, this looks like it could be him. Yeah. Okay, so dropping the character weight down to 50. Now, so remember, the character weight goes from 0 to 100. So I dropped the character rate a little bit, and we were able to change the clothes more successfully. Now, let's change him into wearing a red trench coat with a black suit underneath. And I'm going to leave him in the desert again, riding a camel. So now they put the camel back here. Somebody's riding the camel, but not him. Okay. And so I don't really care whether he's riding the camel, if the camel's in the background, as long as they got the picture of the camel. So let's see what it does if I ask for the red. And there it is. Okay. He gave me the red trench coat. There's the camel. Here's a camel. I don't know where he is. This looks like he might be in camel-esque thing. So dropping the character weight to 50 is what allowed me to keep getting my guy and change his clothes. Okay. So now let's try the swimming pool again. Okay, let's try this prompt. And let's take this character weight, CW50, to see if it listens to the prompt again. And we're changing environments. And so I'm gonna jump over now and try really quick just an illustration. And there it is. Okay, so the higher character weight kept him in the same clothes. Dropping the character weight is what allowed us to change the clothes. And I figured that out just now. How about that? I've been trying this for weeks and could never get it to work. So now let me try and find my little cartoon girl from yesterday. Here she is. Here she is. Okay. So I'm going to use this prompt. I'm going to use this little girl. And we have an indie girl, age 10, an empty classroom, cuteness overload, 16 by 9. So now we've kind of already done this with her, but it wasn't the same girl. We just kept changing her environment. So now we're going to use the same girl, and we're going to say in a empty spaceship. As an astronaut. Okay, sure I didn't spell astronaut right. Astronaut. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's gonna know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna jump back over to my create tab. I wanted to organize to find that. And so I'm gonna see if they're gonna turn her into an astronaut. And looks like it did. But I don't know what these little orange balls are. Oh, she was in the market. So let's do the CW50 on this one because she had oranges in the market and that's what it picked up. So I don't want it to pick up the background. So let's go with the CW50 and try her again. Ah, that's it. Okay. So now the question is, let's look at the little girl. There she is there. Let me open that in a new tab and close it here. And which one of these girls look like her? Probably this one. Looks like her a little bit, doesn't have the braids. This one looks like her. Yeah. Okay. Eyes a little bit different color, but that's okay. So we've done that. Let's try her one more place that's totally different. And so we're going to say as a farmer, on the farmyard with chickens. So what it's picking up here is it's picking up the character, it's picking up the art style, and it's also paying attention to the prompt. And that's because we did the character weight, the -- CW of 50. And here she is. And so I'm seeing that the art style changed a little bit. So I'm going to go back, okay, and give this one the style weight, which is a little the little paper clip, and try it again. Because while I like these, that art style is a little bit weird. That one's different. This is similar, but not quite. So we want to try to keep the art style the same. Oh, God. Let's do it again. I didn't change the prompt. As a farmer in the farm yard with chickens. Okay, let's try it again. And I like this. If I decide to do something with this little character, she is so cute. So we have copied the character with the little person icon and the art style with the paperclip icon. And here she is with chickens. That looks like her. No, this one I think really looks like her. And this one, that one, right there. Okay, so now we've got the consistent style right here. Now here's what you're gonna find different. She's got freckles on this one. Okay, she doesn't have freckles on the others, but her hair color is about the same. Okay. Um, her eyes and eyelashes and eyebrows are about the same. The nose and mouth are about the same. And so this is where I tell people don't get so nitpicky unless they have a specific mark or something specific that you want to, like, oh, Rudolph had a red nose and you need to do the red nose over and over again. Don't get too caught up because most people aren't going to notice that level of detail and imperfection. You will notice because it's your character. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. Tomorrow, the night, we only got 3 days left. 3 days left. So tomorrow we're going to talk about getting into the Midjourney editor, which I love. It's one of my favorite things. And we're going to be resizing images and doing the fill, the generation fill, so we can make the pictures bigger and fill it in, things like that. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much.